Hi everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to add or update Zoho campaign subscriber on Cognito form submission. So let's suppose I am running a wedding planning agency and I am collecting all my potential leads with the help of Cognito forms. Now whenever there is a new form submission, I want to add this as a subscriber in my Zoho campaigns. Now as I completely want to automate this process, I am going to use Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which requires no coding or programming skills. Here I just need to build connection between Cognito forms and Zoho campaigns. Pabbly Connect runs on two principles, which is trigger and action. Here as my trigger application, I am going to take Cognito forms from where I will receive new form submission, and then in my action application, I am going to take Zoho campaigns where the subscriber will be created automatically. If you want to learn this amazing automation step by step, then let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to learn how to add or update Zoho campaign subscribers on Cognito form submission. For this, we are going to create automation between Cognito forms and Zoho campaigns with the help of Pabbly Connect. So this is the landing page of Pabbly, and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com/connect in your browser. Now after browsing the website, we need to sign into a Pabbly account. On the top right corner, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on this sign in, and if you are a new user, click on this sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. As I'm an existing user, I'll click on this sign in. And here a dashboard has appeared showing me all the Pabbly applications. Here I have to click on this Pabbly Connect Access Now. And it has taken me to this dashboard where I will be able to find all my workflows over here and all the folders that I have created over here. If you want to create a new folder, you simply have to click on this plus icon, and from here you can create a new folder. Now I need to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on this create workflow, and first I need to provide the workflow name, and then I have to select the folder in which I want to save that workflow. So first let's name this workflow as how to create or update Zoho campaign subscriber on Cognito form submission, and now I need to select my folder. So these are the folders that have been created, and I want to select this forms automation and then click on create. Now as soon as I click on create, two boxes have appeared in front of me. One is trigger, other is action. So trigger says when this happens and action says do this. So trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger in a workflow, but as many as action applications as you want. Here in this workflow, I want to add and update my Zoho campaign subscribers on Cognito form submission, which means whenever there will be a Cognito form submission, my subscribers in this Zoho campaign will be added or updated automatically, which means whenever there will be a Cognito form submission, this complete workflow here will get triggered, because trigger says when this happens. So whenever Cognito form submission happens and then action says do this, then add or update Zoho campaign subscriber. Now in my trigger application, I have to take this Cognito forms, and then in my trigger event I have to take this new entry. Now I need to make connection between Cognito forms and Pabbly Connect, for which a webhook URL is provided to me, and this URL is going to act as a bridge to connect my Cognito forms with Pabbly Connect. So reading this help desk, I am going to make this connection, and to make this connection, let's open my Cognito forms. So this is my Cognito forms account, and these are the forms that have been created. Now I want to use this contact form. So this is how my form will appear: first name, last name, email, phone and city. Now I have to make the connection. For that I have to click on this post JSON data to a website, and over here I need to remove this previously existing webhook URL, then go back to my Pabbly Connect, copy this webhook URL and then paste that webhook URL over here in this field. Now I have to make sure that I toggle on this button, this post JSON data to a website, and then after entering this webhook URL, I simply have to click on this save. Now let's go back to Pabbly Connect. I have added my webhook URL in this form that I'll be using, and over here I can see this waiting for the webhook response. Under this it is written, now log in to the application where you have added the webhook URL and do test submission, so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response. Now this means, so as to get the webhook response over here, I need to do a test submission, for which I need to do a form submission in this form in which I have created this connection. And if after doing this form form submission, I received the response here in this workflow. This means the connection that we have created with the help of this webhook URL is successful. So I'll open my form, and for that I have to click on this publish. And then over here I am provided a link to this form. So I'm going to copy this. And then I'm going to enter some dummy details in all these fields. My first name is latest, last name is user, email address is latest@pabblytudes.com, then my phone number is this one, and my city is Bhopal. Now after doing this, I have to click on this submit, and as soon as I've done the form submission, I should receive the response in my Pabbly Connect. So let's open my Pabbly Connect, and if I scroll down, I can see that I've instantly received the response. The phone number was this, the first name was latest, last name was user, then the email address was latest@pabblytudes.com, and the city was Bhopal. Now I have received the response as soon as I've done the form submission here in this workflow. This means the connection that we have created with the help of this webhook URL between Pabbly Connect and Cognito forms, that is successful. Now whenever I receive a new form submission, I want to add and update my Zoho campaign subscriber. So here in my action application, I am going to take Zoho campaign. And then in my action event, I have to take this add or update subscriber. Now I have to click on this connect. So if you have an existing connection, click on save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, and then click on this connect with Zoho campaigns. Now I have to enter the domain here. So over here I am provided with the help desk. Enter the domain your Zoho account belongs to from below, example this. So I need to open my Zoho campaigns account and check this. So over here, this is my Zoho campaigns dashboard, and on the top itself I can see this zoho.in, which I need to copy and paste that over here. Now I have to click on the save. And over here, as I have already logged in my Zoho campaigns account, I need to grant away some permissions, for which I need to click on this accept. And it is always advisable to keep your applications logged in for the easy authorization. Now here Zoho campaigns is connected with Pabbly Connect, and I have to enter all these details. So the first one is I have to select the list in which I want to add or update the subscriber. I need to go to my Zoho campaigns account. So this is my Zoho campaigns dashboard. On the left hand side where I can see all these options, here I have to click on this contacts, and then I have to click on this manage lists. Now over here I have created a list by the name wedding clients, and I have this one contact over here. And now I want to add all my subscribers that I am receiving from Cognito form submission to this particular list. So I'll go back to Pabbly Connect, and from this drop down I am going to select my list as wedding clients, and then I have to enter all these details. So the first one is contact email. So I'm not going to enter this manually. Instead I'm going to use a method called mapping, which means I'm going to enter data from my previous response. So here, as I've received my response in my Cognito forms, and as soon as I click on this contact email, I can see this Cognito forms, and when I click on this, I can see all the response that I've received from there. Now I need to enter my email address. So my email address was latest@pabblytudes.com, and then I have to enter the title. So I am going to skip this because this is not a required field and I have not received the response for this. But if you want to enter, you can enter following the same process. Now I need to enter my first name, so I will enter my first name as latest that I have received as my response, and then I will enter my last name. So the last name was user. And now here I am going to leave these fields blank, and then I am going to enter my phone number, which was this one. Now I have not received the response for the secondary email. So if you want, you can enter the same email, and if you want to skip this, you can skip this field. Over here I want to enter the phone number as the mobile number field. So I'll enter the same number, and then I will enter the city that I have received. So the city was Bhopal, and I am going to skip these fields. Address, state, zip code, country, all these fields blank. Now over here mapping is important so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in these fields. Manually entering the data will make these fields static, and the information will not change even if you have received the new response. Over here, if I manually enter any detail, this field will become static, and every time I receive a new response, the result will not change. So as to keep these fields dynamic, we use this process mapping instead of manually entering the details. Now after entering all these details, I simply have to click on the save and send test request. And here I can see that I have received the response, and this response is a positive one. Over here I can see a confirmation email is sent to the user. User needs to confirm to successfully subscribe. So I'll open my Zoho campaigns. So over here I can see that I have not created this subscriber. Now I'm going to open my email and then confirm this email, after which I will be created as a subscriber in my Zoho campaigns. So let's quickly open my email. So over here I have received the email and I am going to click on this confirm subscription. Thank you for joining our mailing list. Check your email periodically for our newsletters and other updates. So here I am successfully being added as the subscriber in my Zoho campaigns. So let's open my Zoho campaigns now and let's refresh this page once. And here I can see that now I have been created as a subscriber in my Zoho campaigns. So now to summarize, we took Cognito Forms as a trigger application where we made connection with Pabbly Connect with the help of this webhook URL. We entered the details and received the response here in this workflow, after which we moved to the next step where we took Zoho campaigns as our action application where we wanted to create subscribers. Then we selected the list in which we want to create this subscriber, entered the email and all the other details with the help of mapping. Simply clicked on the save and send test request and received the response as these details been added to my Zoho campaigns account. So we have successfully created automation between Cognito Forms and Zoho campaigns with the help of Pabbly Connect. I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.